Morning, everybody. In my short time that I've been a candidate running for this election, I've discovered that my ideas don't really matter that much. People really don't care that I stand for full government transparency, that I stand for total privacy for the citizens, for all citizens. They don't care that I want legislation that is based on the latest science and not on some archaic belief or the latest political winds. All people seem to really care about is, can he do the job, and would I want to have a beer with him? And so basically it's a dog and pony show, and I've got 120 seconds left to sell myself, so I'm going to start dancing. I was born and raised and lived my entire life in far north Queensland. I've not only travelled extensively throughout the many small communities that make up our giant electorate, but I've also travelled to many, many countries around the world and across the Pacific as well. I do not see sex, age, or race. I only see individuals with great ideas to share. This job I'm applying for includes representing the Great Barrier Reef. So therefore, I will state my qualifications in that particular area that I'm very passionate about. I've spent over 10,000 hours scuba diving on the Great Barrier Reef, 30,000 hours snorkeling, 10,000 hours as a captain on the Great Barrier Reef. I spent over 25,000 hours as a science communicator, talking about the Great Barrier Reef to millions of people around the world. I even spoke for more than 3 hours on the largest podcast in the world about all these same issues, whether it's the Great Barrier Reef or civil and digital liberties, 8 years ago. I could swim before I could walk. This role also requires smart and compassionate leadership. And my previous job before the pandemic was as an expedition leader for National Geographic. Every day for over 5 years, I successfully led expeditions to the remotest parts of Australia and our planet while leading a team of 15 of the most brilliant scientists, 150 cool old rich people with a sprinkling of young tech pros and activists, 150 of the most amazing support crew ever assembled, and one very, very nervous captain. After all those expeditions from Australia to Antarctica, South America, Papua New Guinea, the whole South Pacific, I've never killed anyone, and I walked away with a 98% approval rating, which is pretty much unheard of in that industry. Far North Queensland needs a competent captain to steer this corrupt government away from the rocks of corruption and dystopia and back towards the calm, sheltered bays of transparency and truth. Let me be your captain. Thank you.